everybody, and welcome back to this brand new stream here on the CSTV English channel. My name is Dutchbro Jesse, whatever you want to call me, and I'll be your caster for this best of 3 between Wings Up and the side from Clutch Gaming. Both teams obviously trying to battle their hearts out here in the ESL Challenger Asia Pacific, and I had myself a very nice little video planned, like the little trailer that ESL sent me, but unfortunately I don't have it uploaded yet from the Asia Pacific side, so that's why you guys saw that black screen. But we're officially started with this best of 3 series. This year is going to take the win. Both teams currently on 3 wins, whereas Wings Up, although their lineup now with obviously Bloggers and Crease coming in as 2 European stars, are going to be a lot stronger, are also having themselves 3 losses in this season coming in. They definitely didn't have themselves the best looking start of their season. We'll have to find out how things will continue, as we have those 2 European stars now coming into their teams to potentially achieve further heights. But Clutch Gaming has themselves some good talent as well, and Hastek and Clouden, of course. The lineups, or at least know the team for quite some time. Kills are to be had, and Len Lulu should be a sitting duck here. Knife out, runs in to fall. The attacker will take him down, just flying against the world now as he tries to get into the site, but attacker will stop him. Good kill found, and that's going to be the first round on the board for the terrorist. It's Clutch Gaming to be the lead on their own map pick. Not necessarily too bad. This is what you expected on their own map pick, really, but obviously have to find out if that's something that will continue to be. Both teams are in fact trying to achieve further heights. I feel like Wings Up is going to be a team that is going to be in the playoffs nevertheless, but the question will always remain, what type of spot? The way the players work, so the way this season works, a little bit different than previous seasons have. I will explain to you that in a little bit, as this round is still not done. We're almost already finished, but still. These are the final 2 players, now just undercover. He's going to start sneaking in from behind. Laden, and knows where his ECR is on the side, but Haseka helps him. He only needs to comply just 1 bullet. Round will go their way, and that's the entry into this game. It has been qualified here for the attacking side, of course, here. The side is a pretty good start for Cloud, but how it works is 8 teams will go through into the playoffs, where the top 4 will be divided over 2 spots. 1 will go to upper bracket round 2, whereas 1 will get stuck in upper bracket round 1. And the bottom 4 out of those 8 will still make it into the playoffs, but they have to fight through the lower bracket already. And although it's best of 3s, although you have chance, of course, to begin in the lower bracket, that's immediately not a good start. And for Wings Up, they want to be in that top 4. There's a lot of good teams in there as well. And now with Rare Atom today deciding on their new line, 2 new European powerhouses coming in. Definitely seems like that's somewhat the way to go nowadays, to get yourself European players into your Asian lineups, just to make it a little better and actually get up the Asian scene a little bit. From SMIs, flying will fall to Imagine. Double kill to start of the round, and up to the A side they go. On the other side, of course, Cloud Gaming still a fully Asian lineup themselves. They didn't go for any Asian stars and are also still 3-1 currently in this season. They've only lost 1 game. That was it. So definitely still a team to watch out for, I feel like, and you can see there for now, blowing hats, popping hats, are currently up 3-0. Here in this game. For the people that are new to CSTV, but have yet to really find out what we do, we're obviously, as you can see in our description, broadcasting production company, or channel rather, that is run by me in the gate. We're trying to get as many games streamed as possible when tournaments don't have themselves an English stream. So if you'll continue follow our journey, if you want to help us out achieve further heights, not only following but just in general more tournaments, and hopefully for you guys to enjoy, make sure to drop that follow, of course, helps us out a lot. Much appreciated already. A few followers coming in the beginning of the stream. Thank you so much for being around and helping us to achieve our goals. Still onto that B site. He is undercover. He is ready. With the second player swinging with him. Freeze cannot help. Falls away now as he loses the sight. Still try and flex it out, but police are coming in. The drop on the side has been made. Clouden might get a bomb plant with it. Flying himself around the doorway. Still some swings. Clouden to eventually make it go down and trying to get to a different spot. Kreese as well inside the smoke himself. For an opener. Glentrie's found. Lulu still on the side flying as well. 1-for-1 trade. ECR has been known. He's to line them up doubly. Will not do so. Bloggers will find the final piece. The up will find it. The round has been on the board for the CT side. It's wings up to at least fight themselves around, and that being of course on the CT side of Nuke. In such dire situations, luckily they step up right when they needed to. It surely has been a pretty disastrous scoreline to be on here. If you are wings up, you didn't really want to let this one go that far. Sure, it is the map pick from wings up, or sure it's the map pick from Clutch, right? But to figure out along the way. Little bit of tickle. Bloggers will the up on outside. EZR did find the first. Now Bloggers having a chance to take him. He missed the shot. EZR is gonna fall to Bloggers. I thought for a second he had himself a chance, but Flying pushing towards Ramp will also catch up. It's all starting to fall apart. It's all starting to crumble here for the CTs. Once more, they lose the sight, and Kreese has to go for impossible retake. Has some help from Bloggers, but with the AWP against the Tekka, he might as well just fall. Oh, he jumps, and he almost fell there. Did not expect the wall to be in his back, but in the end gets away alive, and 4-1 has been found. Clutch Gaming. And not only up on the board, they're up for a lot. Kreese still taking himself one with the MP9. Clouden to dink him through the wall, through the box. Now, that flashbang, but imagine won't dodge. And the AWP has fallen on the CT side, so they'll be picked up. And if Kreese still drops, they've got nothing to work with. But the MP9, of course, really would rather just want to pick up another AK or pick off another AK than save the MP9. So, for good reason, he dies. Otherwise, he would have had that SMG and taken away another AK is much more valuable. So he tried, good attempt, but not to be. 4-1 in the favor of the attackers. Clutch Gaming is up quite a bit. Let's see how much more they can get going on this T side. Outside players close bottom. Into the smoke, gets up the first land. Now Tekka will make him fall. That's Tekka. Him for more, but undercover will stop him in his tracks. Not really fully down yet with the team. Just Bloggers to try and do it all, but with a CZ, can pick up an AK here. It's for free, just 8 bullets. An ECR that might check it, but if Bloggers push him through the smoke, this will go unseen. That door is closed. An attacker might soon start to realize something is up that he's not too familiar with. ECR opens the door, spots out the shadow. is enough to take him down. Reload comes in. Attacker watches with the op. Missed the shot. Bloggers runs up. Bloggers jumps and Bloggers falls. Attacker with the clutch. A 1-in-1 won by him. And he steps up right when he needs to pick the 5th for the side from clutch. An unknown surprise round around the door when ECR opened it. To still get taken down eventually. And so the round fell. Round on the board for the side from Cloud Gaming. They're obviously looking for their 4th win of the season against Wings Up. That would be insane, to say the least. But I totally get why they went for this nuke pick. Not only is their nuke quite phenomenal, but against a team that has not been playing together too much yet. Just been switching players. To make it even more sense to go for such a specialist map as nuke. Shots from Bloggers missing. 60 health. Fully blinded and a cross is a secret to be made here for the T's. Still Bloggers was watching, imagine himself as well and fly and help it. For Bloggers to fall away safely. And for the people wondering, I mean, can we watch the new Tyloo? That wasn't going to be too big of a game, so I felt like this one was going to be a lot closer coming in, so that's the reason why we're going for it. But if you guys want to have some updates from time to time about how things are going on, I have a database with everything ready. A bot that is updating all the scores as soon as on the servers things are happening. So if you guys want to know some certain maps or matchups, or I'll just update you guys on that. I think it works. I'm honestly not too sure, as with CS2 sometimes it's a little buggy. So I really hope that I can help you with it if you guys want to. But otherwise, Wikipedia is always the way to go to check those things out. Round still going away at the CTs though. It's Wings Up. That adds another one to the tally, although they've already lost quite a few. Themselves needing, I think, 5 in a row to even make this one a little bit compatible. If you're looking at a 6-6, that's okay, but I mean, it could have been way better, and this map continues to be CT-sided for the time being. So you already starting off quite nicely would be huge to push towards the ramp side. There, will be freeze. He's trying to hold, but everything infected. Kill eventually done by Attacker. He will drop him. And the cover is already down to the B side, and that bomb has to still cross. Right open, Rowden with the trade, but ECR still left standing, low HP on both of the players, a combined HP of 7. But Attack 9 and illegal against the world. Then Lulu to still have a better weapon in an M4, and needs to barely touch his or there. Had to be careful for just a second. It's now going to start moving away. Could go up A with a safe bomb plant, but might not even realize that this side is all opened up. Probably taking way too long to get to a certain point, and so just giving it up. The Mongolian squad of Cloud Gaming starting to lose ground there in this best of 3 series in their own map pick, but Burgess still make him fall in the end. Good kill there with the P2K. The 3rd round win is there for the CTs. Wings Up. Seems to continue having success. Sure, they lost the first few, but now that they're finally up there, you can see Bloggers starting to get to live. Crease as well, watching from the ramp side. All players still around that neutral KD, a little bit lower. No one really stepping up yet. You're obviously 2 rounds down, so you cannot expect too much, and have to find out how things will continue. This off from Bloggers straight up the bat, starting to peek, starting to swing. Missed. Second shot also falling, and so do the Eagles, but making the CTs do so. Double kill to trade back from the CTs, so luckily enough, Wings Up seems to hold on. Imagine it's pushed all the way to the ramp site, and Bloggers should get caught here, so having to be careful. Imagine should soon be realizing. Bloggers being right around the corner. It's a freebie. And undercover now between 2 fire lines. Flying as well. Having to be careful about Under Heaven. He catches at least, Imagine. And Now I don't really know if Clutch Gaming does realize what they have about to do or what they could do. Loudon will get a free bomb plant on B. That's added cash, but you can see that they have, or he rather, has no other weapon than just a Glock, so this might become quite problematic. Probably want to find himself a weapon, even though that's not possible, and now just gonna hold the after plant with a Glock in his hand. Double tap on the bomb, player person defusing, doing some damage on the cover, down to low health, but he will still strike for blots, strike for success, and the 4th round win has been there for the CT side. Up to 4 they go. That will be a good starting point here for the CTs to be on. They themselves losing the first few, but now crawling their way back, and almost, certainly so, going to start to go for 5 and beyond. Just really good looking going forward. Look forward to see what will be starting to unfold here. Don't have any updates about the game, so that program is still not working in CF2, so unfortunately I'm not helping you out with the scorelines from the new Tyloo. But probably guess that they were going to be taking that one 2-0. Playing against a team that has not been able to achieve too much, but still CS2, still new game, new challenges, and new team of Tyloo in general. Freeze burning. Oh my goodness, 4 kills in this round. Might actually make it happen. Azteca left standing and dodges. At least the Bloggers running in. Low time Bloggers having to stick, but he's not on it. He's not on it. And so, no scopes are required. Azteca will keep him on the side of Loud, tries to take him down, and he's not killed to the telly before he falls. Round goes the way of the attackers. As Clutch Gaming will take another one with them. What a good round coming in from Azteca there. Sure, the round completely falls on his head, flips on its side as was a player doing a lot of damage in the name of Kreese, but it was not enough. The round win came for the CTs. A little bit too late. They didn't pick it up in the end, of course, so Clutch Gaming up 2 now. And 4s and pistols. The CTs have to work with, and that being a good start on the cover, instantly dropping. Top fragger together with Kreese himself has now been demolished. Not the best of starting points here for Wings Up to be in, and that might make it better. This probably doesn't. Azteca still waiting for another one, probably being around the corner. Blogger spots it now. Azteca knows that he's going to have a few more players to fight against. Kreese will take him. Have an ECR. Knows where Bloggers has to be. Was in secret before, now already in main. Spotting the cross that will try to do, and ECR that should catch him. Beautifully done there as the round will go the way of more Wing Clutch Gaming. Take down Wings Up another round, and they themselves now going to be on just some pistols and an SMG to stop what looks like a phenomenal game of Counter-Strike for this team of Clutch Gaming. Fast push into ramp, already getting the entry towards outside. The second one falls, clouded out towards A. Still get traded. Now they have an idea where they go far. Now they know where White is. White should be a sitting duck. He will eventually be, and 8 has been found. The advantageous position redeemed for Clutch Gaming as they looked like they were losing all the control. Things start to switch up quite swiftly. And now they're going into the CT side with such a big advantage. A big and advantageous position, and that will really help big time. Made 4 starting point here for the CT side now. Clutch Gaming. Can they take it all? Brush will come in. Clouden will soon realize what's about to happen, what's about to unfold, and that will be a few players looking to go his way. All dropping down. Clouden, a lot of targets to fight against, but will fall. Rotations also called, and players still watching Heaven, but it's completely taken over. Bloggers still drop. Attacker trying to line up a double. And the cover of course being there with a second person right behind him. Is looking to make some success come their way, and that surely is the case. That is around. Another one ended up on the tally here for the attackers. This time being wings up. And now obviously looking to still continue with success. But have surely made the play to do so. In the starting point. Outside, and it's great to shut them down. It's still players to fall left, right, and center. Just an AK on Stekka to be remaining. Now runs away. Bullets and get out there alive. He's gonna drop down, maybe. No, he won't. Flying increase, having to make a decision. Which way are you opting to go for? Do you go back to lobby? Are you trying to go main, where Stekka's obviously waiting, but where has Stekka been rotating towards? He's dropping down now. Might go secret. No, he's going to watch Decom. Watching the stairs. This is like one angle off of many, Stekka. I don't know if this is the right decision you're making right here, but he's pretty certain of it. You can really see that Stekka is judging. And now he's made the right call to go down to secret, but that's where soon he will face players. AK has to be out, Stekka. AK has to be out, and he won't. Check around the corner with a weapon banging. Freeze will take him. And that's the round for the T's. That's a round once more. Going the way of wings up. Surely there, of course. It's way too close for comfort. This round should have been an easy one. With only 2 players left standing and down into a 1 and 2, making it very dicey there. They made it work. Lulu trying to rush down and get it with him under cover. The spray to be converted, and ECR to take himself the entry. Stekka running through. Make bloggers fall, and so the CTs continue. Clutch Gaming trying to take it away, trying to take another round, and they surely have gotten the chance for it. Kree still on silo, making so much noise. And also been spotted quite a few times. There is a player dropped down into me and Lulu, and now that there's a player threatening to push outside, he's going to have to be aware to himself. Rotation from Stekka back into main, safe position. We'll leave this flank from Lulu to be possible to really use his advantage, unless ICR is running out of the smoke to die, but he will not. Smoke will soon fade. That means ICR will have to be careful. Checking right corner. It's a look for the Stekka. ICR getting spotted. Trying to find himself the entry. That molly. I mean, the teams have to push at some point, so you can molly off main, but you better go down into the A site. Stekka is trying to drop the bomb here. Flying still has to cross. Stekka can make the hero play, but has not seen Flying cross just yet. Flying has to run. Flying has to run, and he will. As Ludo allows him to do so. Fully on Heaven has been played, and he will have enough time to go for the plant, so barely with time, but making it happen. Attacker, I think he's going to go for the save, same for IZR, so the round goes the way of Wings Up, but really by the skin of their teeth, they shouldn't have been able to get away with so long. It does make it work. That's in the end what matters. The round to be taken. So, relatively nicely secured here. Still 2 players dying for Wings Up. That's a little bit unnecessary. But of course, because of the bomb radius upping, having to get used to it a little bit. But that kind of explains as well how new this game still is and how incredibly hard it is to put an opinion on how this game looks, how good these teams are currently. But both of them seem to still be a little bit new, of course, to their new environment. Probably have played the normal game before, such as CSGO before, the one we've played for a long time. And now going into a new era, new storyline. And a Stekka will spot out the bomb. That's a good information that he finds right there, but to get away with some frags, he should at least find himself one. Depends on if there's going to be a double man checking for the bomb, if Bloggers will be alone, and he will. Is he going to check T-Spawn? He will never. He's not going to check it, and so the bomb gets dropped the second time, but now with a player falling right beneath him. Clouden still behind the box. Undercover was checking for it, and timing will strike. Just flying. Who's the person that can still do something about this round? He will not. AK secured, M4's picked up, and nice one taken for the CTs. 9 rounds on the board, 2-round differential, and it really is. Really seems like the CTs have done enough as of right now. Looks like Cloud Gaming is still the better one looking. Wings Up having to put a few more to the tally to make me start to believe. Because at least for now we're still definitely in a position where line 7 and with the CT side being the definite dominant, as I have not seen otherwise yet. We'll have to see what that means. Ancient, of course, up next. A whole different sort of map. A whole different story to be played out. Let's see how this map ends first. As Wings Up forces this round, losing it. And they're probably going to lose a whole bunch. With all consequences there, obviously. Clouden, good nade. Oh, that's doing so much damage. Smoke's behind it as well. And now a beret of players. To line themselves up behind that smoke, maybe even pushing forward. Attacker is watching with the ARP soon. Should be players moving in as there's still a flank from the underpath. That kill might be a little bit less important. Let's see how this one goes with Attacker. First they have to get across him with the ARP. He's holding. AK Roulette probably been played as Burgess is now the second one to pick it up. He doesn't have any armor, so the only one that doesn't have armor picks up the AK, but with success as he drops an ARP and picks it up. Onto the 4-on-4 they go. And then Lulu is still going to make his way into the side itself, so this will be troublesome. The only one really onto B seems to be Clouden. So if they walk down, Clouden will have a few players to find. They have to clear it. They will. Kreese will take it. Beautifully done there from a Swedish superstar. And ICR will fall as well, dropping down. Wings up. Beautiful executed round, and Clutch Gaming can do nothing but run away. Try to hide because the pistols have just found it. This was 1 AK and a few Tech 9s. And it's all that it really took for a round to switch the way it did this time. Imagine is running into safety, as the brave players on the B side have been enough to scare him away. And we will almost certainly get ourselves a tight game here.
Terrorists win.
We still got ourselves a full buy for the CTs with full M4s and everything, but once Clutch Gaming lose themselves this one, 2.9k loss bonus added, and they will be on an eco, so it's really the only chance kind of that Wings Up have gotten to take it, but they gotta win a full buy against full buy round 4. Can block with Shine the way we've seen them do so before. Back in the day on Suba. Now a new storyline here in China, where he's playing, I think. At least with a Chinese lineup around him, so probably they're all located around that area. Two men dropping down. Control over outside seems to be there for the CTs. They've taken control over Secret now. Imagines the first one to walk through. Glenn Lulu almost worst timing possible. Picks out the molly and then dies. Kreese getting spotted. ICR making it happen. 2 kills to his name, and pay attention to where the third one might be, but Kreese still stops him. And in this round, the numbers are still tied. The swing comes in and Bloggers will die. Attacker shot to be connected. Stacker as well is trying to walk his way out, but this is number 1. Second in the round, and just Clouden with Attacker. That are the final 2 pieces of the puzzle remaining. Trying to tie up the game here is the side from Wings Up is looking for, but Kreese now has to do it all by himself. Flashbang to a throne, he dodges it perfectly. So might now take Clouden running back, he catches at least that piece and getting away from the vent. Coming up, he hears the door open. Just blend now for real. Kreese is gonna get that freebie. And now has to expect where Attacker is coming from. He hears the shots. He's trying to swing. Jump spot for intel. Attacker now known. Kreese does swing another time for real now. And catch himself a 4k to win the round. Kreese does it once again. All traveled from Sweden just to be here. And now showing us exactly why he got picked up by this lineup. And why they needed him so damn much. Kreese does it. And puts his team up to 9. And a very uncomfortable spot will arise now for Clutch Gaming, as they will soon lose their lead. Kreese looking in for more. Can he start round 19 off with a bang? He's trying. But a Stacker will do for now. That's full lobby control they've taken. And a Stacker's gonna run for even further. Undercover needs to be aware, and he will be, to take him down. Kreese still boosted up. Oh, and everything starts crumbling. Kreese always here on the T roof, just waiting for the seconds to call away. And that's exactly the reason. One round, you just need him to do so. And one round, he will grab a frag. He did it a few times without success, but as I said before, just one time and you will get it done. Clouden and Imagine. The 2 pieces of the puzzle remain in here for the site from Clutch Gaming that can stop this one from going south. But I feel like we already know the way it's going to go, and that is really to the south side. Careful, Kreese. You might get taken down by Clauden. Steps are being made. Kreese now has heard it as well. And then Lulu down into the B side, so won't have to worry. Kreese still being toyed with there a little. But in the meantime, the B side is taken over. And I think that's enough toys. He will fall in the hands of Imagine. And he's still trying to make it work with the big green. He will close. The window of opportunity has just been taken because of that op. Lost in the hands of Imagine. Bloggers should never have died there, but the op won't be put to use. Imagine will drop before he can get anything done. And now it's all onto Clauden. Knows where Kreese is coming from. That flash will give it away, but that's just a fear for now, which will leave him to run away back into safety. Get round 10 on the board for side from Wings Up, as they will not be stopping with the 9 rounds that they already have. They're going to continue.
Terrorists win.
Double digits for this team of Wings Up. That smoke had some crossing and some small openings, but not used their advantage. Players have crossed. I'm not too sure if Clutch Gaming is aware of these crosses. There's no players rotating down, so I think they're not aware necessarily. Now with these mollies, they will be. Clauden. Careful, otherwise you're going to be taken down. He might lose the round. He's an incredible player now that has to step up. He will drop to the flank from Secret to come in. Players crossing in for more. And Lulu making it work. For some more shots and going in for a triple. If you ask me, that's way more than enough. The ball is still swing. Steka having to do it all single-handedly. But Kreese planted a bomb, getting his AK out in time. And securing such an important round once more for Wings Up. They're just 2 rounds away now. They're just 2 rounds away. And 11. Still not enough for them. They need more. They will try and get more. Both teams on their 3rd win. The winner will get to their 4th. But for Wings Up, this would be very important. Otherwise, they would go into a negative scoreline if they would lose this matchup. They themselves now being 3-3. Having played 6 matches on a tied-up score for a team with such changes that came in is a little bit frustrating. So they gotta start hurrying, and against Clutch, they should on paper be the ones to take it. But as you saw in the beginning, Clutch is still fighting back big time. Gonna make it happen, but I think the chance of them taking it are now quite slimmed down. Player, no, not necessarily. Flying, let him cross. Thought he had the control over Imagine, but he still sneaked across with the MP9. That might still create some chaos. It's both undercover and then Lulu. Just trying to make their way over the B side themselves. That molly goes in for some cover. Great frags on that side. And a 2-1-2. With the bomb going down on the B. Clauden. Some damage. Damage in the 3rd from Lulu as well. And a nade right on top. Damage done to the CTs. And up close. Undercover to make a play. Now just Clauden to deal with. And I think they've just done enough. Wings Up will go to 12 and less undercover. Just strike them down even faster, make it even better. Clauden was all that's left, but he got dropped in the process. Oh my goodness. 12-9 on the board. T side from Wings Up has been something special. And then going into Ancient, that will be very, very good looking, because they will start on that T site. And they can build out the position where they're on, and usually with newer teams, T site seems to be the thing that performs quite a bit on individual performances as well. How can you utilize the AK properly? Not too much for patterns, right? Just flashing each other in. Basic stuff can be used very well, as with CTs, it's sometimes very troublesome to play with, as you want to try and have yourself those crossfires. And just in general, rotations, counting on each other to hold certain spots. It's all very awkward when you are on the CT side. And it's the reason why it's sometimes quite tough for a lot of newer teams to make it work. And teams falling back to the basics, training a lot on the CT side. It's so important to have such a structured one coming in. Just building trust in each other. And let's see what will happen in this round, as Undercover is starting to make its way into the ramp. Clauden spots that come in, and much to be done, but so much that I don't really know if this is going to be a round for Wings Up, if this is going to be the final blow. Undercover still trying to look in for more. Attacker is waiting, and he's gonna catch him. Well done. The op still from Bloggers, shooting a little bit too fast, a little bit too soon, and now he counters trade well enough, giving Azteca a chance to help him out. And so Attacker will live, and so does the whole lineup for this team of Cloud Gaming. Surviving for yet another round, as Wings Up will have to be careful of playing for overtime. We might still get to that point, as they do still have 3 AKs to work with. Bloggers has no armor in this round, so might be better off dropping it to his mates. Flying now, he doesn't have himself a knife, so a little awkward, but needed to throw the fast youths up for them to cross in, and you can see that they're going fast. Len is already almost into the B side himself. Sure, players will start rotating, but how soon will that be? ICR and Imagine are still here, so with Clauden backing themselves up, there's actually a triple B stack now. You might thought you had a free site, but ICR is rotated, so is Imagine, and Clauden will swing, so soon realizing that they've just made a mistake for not pushing too fast, or at least just trying to go into the B site. The setups are too huge for Cloud Gaming, or Clutch Gaming rather. They make it happen. And they're just one round away now from taking us to overtime, and looking at the buy. Overtime does not seem unlikely. What a call to stack with 3 towards the B side, and I kind of get why as well, because this is the first time they've really gone for a fast outside play with smokes and everything. Once they do something like that, usually it means that that's also going to be the full side take that comes in, like trying something up, switching up the pace, but you're usually not going to do that without the bomb with you, and we're usually not going to do this vent dive with the bomb with you as well, but you die. All of you do. And we're going to overtime because Clutch Gaming seems to hang on. Does not want to go down without a fight. CT site for Clutch Gaming looking pretty rough to start things off, but in the end, they crawl their way back with a triple to end the half off with. And it leaves us with added up rounds. Gonna go for a few more at least, but for how long will we continue here on Nuke? Who will be the one taking the final blow? Logos has been struggling a ton. Right next to him with lesser things done. Only Crease 3 stepping up on the attacking side, so let's hope he's going to do exactly the same, or his other members will help him to achieve that same goal. At least a good start has been taken. Bloggers taken down, and there was a stack there. The main fragger coming in for the CTs. ECR, the second one off the scoreboard now dropping, and Attacker third in line, but going to be falling just yet. Only a shot. He picked up the op and gonna try to take down Kreese, but he did hear that op shot, so Kreese knows he's better off sneaking away to just give up some space, because you've already found that double entry, so not too much to really go off of it. Place, dropping down into the vent. Kreese, oh, he's going to be in good position. He might have made a step, he might have just given his way his position, and he surely did. But now, imagine, also made right into Vlogus. Damage with the molly is huge, he's down to 55. And players dropping left, right, and center won't make it easier. Just attacker. That's left for him. Missed shot. Flying. Flying to B. The back pole himself. Watching for attacker to walk his way in. And the flash throw. The attacker still watching. That man walking here now runs away. Choosing to hand over the round. And that's going to be good for Wings Up. That will be the start on their team side. And I usually say this map being a little bit T-sided, but we have seen that T-sides are the favorite sides for both teams. And that's exactly why I feel like it's very important now as well, because you need to pick up at least 2 rounds, I feel like, on the T side to make it competitive. With the way things have gone. Was outside. Attacker is watching. Increase once more on the silo. Once more trying to look for an entry. Stecker has been seen. And everyone is trying to find entries all over the board. And ICR is the first one to drop with it. So Control now converted into an actual kill. And Blog is trying to make it a double. But now not possible just yet. Still dropping and a kill for the Stecker. First 2 in line. Once more falling. Attacker adding up some more, but under cover, he should take it down. He won't. Attacker still has a recipe to claim a frag. He's now looking in for a second. The op is all that's left. It looks like they will just go towards the B side unless Bloggers is still on A with the bomb. Getting help from his mates soon arrive, and that's going to be a plant. That's going to be 14. Become a whole lot more dicey. Out of the doorway, attacker is flying up. That's 1. Bloggers watching with the op. Missed the shot. He's gonna be dealt with. And attacker might still do it. Attacker might actually have a chance. He does damage. And an incendiary to stop him from going for it. Len Luda still dropping. Running in. He's sticking. He's going for it. Attacker has just done it. He wins the round for clutch. As Len Lulu and Bloggers will miss all the shots that they could potentially have found. 14 HP in a clutch. And a play for Undercover's AK. But attacker to do it. Oh my goodness. Everything just dropping. And Undercover to lose his AK there in the progress. Attacker really adding a lot of spikes to that round because he just picked it up. I think he had that up before. Because that AK to his name actually had himself a very good opportunity to win the round because of that. And now I have to see if there's more to it. These rounds can starts going further and further and get further and further out of hand. Oh no, you need rounds on the T side. Wings up. You're not getting any. As Kreese can step up for another time. Once again, the entry. After attacker found that first. Trade frag was easily found. Kreese still watching towards outside. Soon Yar and Stecker will walk their way up. Good kill for Kreese. Looking for another. It's to him as well. He's down to low health. An 8 down to 11. Stecker starting to run in. Kreese needs to be careful. Kreese! That man walking. Stecker happy to be alive and all left standing. to a few more here. Retake has to come through, but so limited HP to work with for Azteca, and Claudin to be a sitting duck. 14-13. You needed rounds, I said before, but when Azteca only gets himself one and then falls, with more players falling soon, it still wings up to claim the half win. 14-13. As that clutch really sweetened things up. What a round there for Attacker. Stepping up right when he needed to. Let's see how much more they got to it. Blogs now with the off trying to look for an opener, but gets dropped instantly. Blogs, you absolute monster for going for such a peak, but sometimes it would work. This time it more like backfires. You've not only fallen, but you've had the rotations run out for you. A double ramp stack now coming in for these CTs, which is totally where the other side can come into play. Unless Lenlulu still has a pretty good outside hold. This could still become a little bit dicey. There goes flying, but going to be the one to drop as well through the smoke. Getting dropped by ICR. 14-14 should be lined up. Clutch Gaming still not done with this map.
Has been planted.
She tried to either make us go for another OT or still trying to win it. There's still opportunities. Not match point drawn, and one of the two teams is going to at least have a chance to close it in a first OT. But still up in the air who that will be. Wings up, it's definitely not good, and all on the back of Bloggis dying. They're causing two-man to have to rotate in. If Bloggis is alive there might still be a chance, but Bloggis is not, because he fell early. Then they try to compensate for it by double rotating towards ramp, which totally backfires. Got a round once more taken. Sure. Such an easy entry given. It's not going to be nice, but the fact that they take it instantly is also a pretty good thing. Probably wondering what I mean with that. They know that there's two men on ramp at that point onwards. Really avoided it. Playing very well together to clear the players that are still having to be dealt with. She's very well trying to freeze himself now on ramp, dying to Claudin. To take further control and Lulu to be into the smoke. Claudin trying to look for more. Fading due to the nade and allowing Glenn Lulu to have full vision. Back into place, player falling on the site, and looks like 15 could be on the board here for Cloud Gaming. Will they just win themselves this half? Will they get themselves the match point? It's up to Bloggis to decide. 1 in 3. Might want to save his AWP, but it's not going to go for it. He will fall. And now the question is, will Bloggis even have an M4? They're going to have to play to stop them from going to double OT without all of you having an M4 to work with. That is very problematic. Bloggis will get the AWP out. Or Lenlulu will get the AWP out. Bloggis is going to go for the CZ. So Lenlulu will use the AWP this round to try and stop it from getting out of hand. He will fall. Wow, Imagine, what a shot. What an absolute monstrous peak there from Imagine coming in. And that opens things up in this round. That's an AWP taken down. An entry in such an important round. And he's obviously looking in for more, but he will not get it. Flying with the trade. And a 4 in 4. Been the result of some unfortunate circumstances there. How playing so isolated? You've just got yourself the man advantage. Go back to ramp or go back to lobby rather and execute A or ramp you together. You might actually make it work, but Now you're making things a whole lot harder for yourself. We have to find out. Kreese for the swing. Double kill lined up. Wings up went to go for another. As Kreese could be the hero one more time. Can Kreese do it for a third? Can he drop the bomb? He will. Kreese. Just a tower. Just a pillar. He's watching ramp. And he's absolutely been phenomenal in this game. And continues to be exactly that. 15-15. We're all tied up. One more time. We're going for yet another overtime. So still not done. Wings Up wants to continue. But will they do so on that CT side? Sure. Both T side OTs have once more been won. But can there finally be a curse break? OT, 2 rounds for T, 1 round for CT. Who can make it 3, or can a CT team actually come through the way you would expect this map to go? Anticipate it. Opening. That's a stacker fallen. And so, entry instantly found for Wings Up. ICR walking out, looking for flying, and catch him as well. And this is good. Now falling away to go back to safety, because you can just stick back with a 4-mag backed and make an execute through it. Yeah, he should be in China at this point together with Kreese, the gate. Because, yeah, Bloggers is from Czech Republic and Kreese is from Sweden, but they have pretty good ping here, so they've both been traveling. Imagine undercover to drop. Bloggers trying to look in for more. Next is shot, now Molly's down. Trying to go in for another. Looks like the T's have once again started things off well. Clutch game to make it happen. Bloggers with a second one still. Denying every single piece. And has to go ludicrous. Has to go absolutely wild. Bloggers still doing it. Bloggers. Is he gonna find it? It's unbelievable. How did you get a 4K in this round with the op just dancing around the site? And with 10 seconds, has to peek. Bloggers misses. Bloggers might still do it. It's Cloudham to find it. Bloggers getting so close yet so far away. The Czech Unop are almost making history here. But putting to an end as Cloudham will spray him down with a Glock. What is going on in this game? Clutch Gaming seems to reign supreme once more, but that was way too close for comfort. Stecker taking down Bloggers. Beautiful entry. And Lulu to do so as well. Trades back and forth. Left entry on 3. Kreese with the op. And Lulu to hold on. So these players are all falling. Bomb has crossed towards B. Attacker still allowed an opportunity. With the op. Smoke will fade. He has to be careful. Attacker still on site. Still waiting. Attacker giving himself a chance. Towards the right side, no one is. Left peek, Kreese will take him. And now also Kreese showing himself off with the arc, with the big green. And it's all tied up. Wings Up will take it. Wings Up will find 16 and now all tied up in this game. Can they finally break that curse of 2 rounds T's and OT? Can they finally break the curse of Nuke being T-sided all of a sudden? I feel like they could, but this round will have to be won for it. Stecker, you... Okay, what is he doing towards outside? That's a pretty good double himself on the cover. Still from Africa. Getting himself the trade. But all for the back of two-man falling. So how much is that trade still worth? Is it going to provide you a round? Still up in the air. Has not been possible just yet. Logis and Lenlulu, both of them have fallen. And so no op anymore, but still a player watching it happen. And the cover, freebie for the first. Then obviously the trade. Playing in unpredictable positions is really going to help. It's something you can do like once, and it's exactly where the CT side seems to shine under cover and Kreese cleaning house. And flying to also help by their side, 17-16, and finally the curse that has been broken. 17 already. And Wings Up that have shined on their T side as of right now have now only gotten 2 more that they're needing to find before problems might strike. But this is a pretty decent position if you ask me to be in. You are, in fact, Wings Up. Already been able to step up on your CT side and now just ride along on the side that has been more favored to you all day long, but Lenlulu still trying to stop that, of course. Towards the ramp side, player getting tagged. August looking for the opener as well, and Quad sitting duck. That nade does a lot of damage. Drop down in the defense has been heard. Everyone that's slowly starting to fall. Still B side. Not necessarily guarded by the CT side. Only imagine it's there and will now also be seen. So he's gonna get pushed, possibly gonna get killed, and the cover will find him. And the cover, I think also known as Gas, really stepping up to the plate now when Wings Up needs him to. Logis holding decon. Azteca to try and watch as potentially a player still runs in. It's a good crossfire flying playing. The cover doesn't get away with it, but Blogs with a Tech 9 will still. The upper attacker having to go huge. He's trying to go for a ninja. He's trying to stick it. Attacker, a few more seconds left. They're running in. Attacker is not going to have it. And the cover will find him. So 18-16 is on the board. The teams will do it again. Now Wings Up will have 2 match points now to take their opponent's map pick away and go to their own of Ancient. 2 chances they have. And this will be the first. But it most certainly won't be the last. I have a great feeling Cloud Gaming, wow. Clutch Gaming is still going to continue. It's a very good feeling that we're going to have at least 1 more round after this. We'll have to find out. Attacker will get the first. I just feel like Clutch Gaming is not going to give up that easily. And with an entry that most certainly looks that way. After that, we're probably going to see Wings Up scratch their heads, maybe call in a tactical pause to see what they're doing, but it might also still be the end. Then Lulu had a double lined up, but only 1 to his name to find. Would have been a 2-1 done, but now remains to be just 1. Might still make things a little troublesome on the cover. Only 1 with high HP here left for Wings Up. Still, this round could be the decider. 19 is still the lucky number. Clauden will get naded and bullied away. Down to 40 health, and also sprayed, and the cover will take him. 3 more players to find, but low HP on all of them. Except for Undercover. He's made things happen before, and now just gotta do it 1 more time. Hype starting to be built as with 30 seconds left. I'm still an imagine on the side, so gotta be careful for it. But are they actually running back to A? I think they're making their way into lobby. Oh my goodness. The bomb is going into heaven. And that's where Azteca is waiting. So this should be an easy double. Maybe even an easy triple. Runs out of bullets. But the cover can still not find him. Down to 50. Runs down to the side trying to plant the bomb. Gonna get it. He's gonna get the bomb plant and up close. EZR runs in. The fall. AK picked up. The fuse comes in and 17 is on the board for the CT side. They will find it. Sure, you get a bomb plant, but it is not enough to win the round. They just went to the site that was way too guarded. T-side timeout. And I said it before. I felt like this was going to go the full distance once more. And then Wings Up were going to be hit on the head a little and calling a pause. And that's exactly what happens. They're calling in a pause right when I expected to. It's like I'm predicting the future, unless, of course, the side of Clutch tries to show up. Comes in Clutch to make us go for another OT, and the standard riddle will continue. 18-18, and from that point onwards, we're having ourselves normal OT scorelines again. With, obviously, 22 to be the lucky number. Then 25 after that. 58 and so on. Until we're going to have a winner. But Block is finally stepping up with the AWP. That's an entry they desperately needed. The AWP duel won. And Block is that obviously tries to look for another. Double scoped in. A Stecker that will take him. So a 4-4 has been found. This has been a pretty good start of something. Maybe still a chance to make us go for another. Molly and Flash all thrown out onto A triple stack from the CTs coming in. And with 1 minute left, the AWP will get picked up. So Wings Up trying to go for something spicy. As they will start going into A, but is it going to be a Vent dive? That's still the remaining of the question. Kreese is going to have really lined up. Kreese is going to line it up, but imagine we'll already take the first ECR beside himself. Not a sitting duck. Standing against flying and a flash support. Do not take him down. ECR is still on the site. Kreese has been able to take one more, but 20 seconds to get it all done. Boom. Might still walk his way down. Do so just yet. Gonna drop Kreese. No, he's not going for it, and that should be a round. It should be a win, and we're going for another overtime. My tickling feelings were right about to pause, but definitely not about to win. Kreese is on 39. But he cannot end just yet, and now it is a technical break for Wings Up. Definitely a problem. They might have to get restored. Oh boy. Were they close to close it out, and yet we're still continuing with 18-18 on our scorebooks. Yesterday, we already had the longest game in history of CS2, at least for now. Question is, if we're actually gonna have a record-breaking one this time. Because that's where we're going, of course, with this as well. Apex versus Movistar Riders, 22-20. And that's one that we might outlive just by going for another overtime. And that is, for me, right now, the longest CS2 game to date. You guys could correct me if I'm wrong, of course, but I'm pretty sure that we have not seen a longer game than that just yet, of course. It's still very early, so the record probably won't stand for long, but Next round will start. Let's see if there's any opening to be had. For now, not yet. Clauden. For one trade and trying to maneuver their way in. The 4-on-4 situation. Flying an ICR. Probably gonna have a brawl here soon. Not yet taken. 45 seconds as I have to go somewhere here. Teams will try and make their way in, and then Lulu will make it happen. Still, corner in Imagine. Imagine not falling just yet. This Nate do some damage. ICR to drop, and it meant to be on the side, so very hard to get yourself onto it. But then you allow yourself to go towards A. B is held, but A isn't, and that's gonna be a bomb plant found for the attacking side now. This is where Wings Up shines most of the time. Previously, of course, they made us go for another overtime because they could only get one round on the T side. So, hopefully both teams see these have been a little better, which Wings Up is now good if they would pick up this round. But still just Bloggers to fight against. And Bloggers is all that's left. So, sure, only one to fight against. But Bloggers is also still there. He's not going to make it a round for him. It's going to be the CTs picking it up. Once again, clutch game and reigning supreme out with a clutch. And 19-18 has been found. Len Lulu, oh the swing. Such a great kill there found. AWP full blind gets the opener. Still not to beat Bloggers. Checking every now and then. Oh, he's gonna start mollying. Stack cannot spots it. If only Bloggers just threw himself a molly there in the corner. Would have been able to save his mates from dying, but now 20 should be there for the CTs. Still flying to stop him. Bloggers to join him on the journey. Question is, which way will they go? Can Flying and Bloggers step up to the plate right when they need to? There's low time left. Start making a way into A. Clauden joining any second. Will be a Venn dive. There is still a player coming in right about now. Attacker is going to watch the cross. Attacker should have him lined up, but ooh, that smoke will create a great gap. The nade won't be too good, so Bloggers going to get a free plant. But now obviously forcing them to be into single. So they know where they should be. They know where they can be. And it's only in the single door. Still, player spots it, but easy yards and pre-fire on Bloggers. Boom to not get the fuse just yet. Attacker has to get on it. Attacker has to get on it, but he won't. That's Flying is an absolute monster. He's taking them all. A 1-in-3 clutch. Flying does it. The Chinese player makes it work, makes it happen. And the international lineup of Wings Up is still standing tall. What in the world is going on? We're all tied again. $19 apiece. cover, taking one. Azteca to drop instantly. Can 20 to 19 be there? It will be in the favor of Wings Up. Take themselves the half win on the T side, and I would say that's pretty phenomenal. They themselves, I feel like, experience-wise, should be the ones staking this series all day long. So now that they have, I guess, been doing better on the CT side before, and now they're winning the T side, it's a good starting up point for what's about to come, because they've already fixed that, I think. They've been the team, limited experience with each other, so now they have had a stable CT half once. I feel like it's a lot easier to continue on having such stable rounds. And with that, I feel like this half could be the final one that we're playing, but if we go for another, I mean, we might have ourselves the longest game, or the longest map in history of CS2 as to date. Which is also a cool record to have. I'm still not sure what it will be, or what the record will be like. Or if it will be a record, because as I've said before, like, I have obviously no idea how long overtimes have been. I saw one yesterday, which was very long, and I was like, yeah, I mean, 22 and 20. Usually, to CSGO dates, that would be 25 in 22, or 25, 23. Which is still like a very impressive score, considering it doesn't happen very often. Almost never happens. I don't think in a short amount of time it has happened, but I have to find out how that continues, sure. 22 and 20 still has to happen then, before that becomes a problem to achieve. Looks like once again all tied up. Spray comes in for flying. Double will be found. Bloggers. CT in hand. He takes it. Oh boy, Wings Up have just turned this around. Azteca is like, where are all my friends? They're all dead, my friend. It's just Bloggers. He's trying to find himself a no-scope. He will get it. One more round. Ended up on a telly. Wings Up makes it work, and Bloggers is stepping up to the plate. Everyone asking, where is he? He's now on the board, 27 and 30. This guy didn't have any frags, at least on the beginning. And now making waves to take it all. As they've got 2 match points. 2 match points once more. Here for the side from Wings Up, and they turn it around so magnificent. Good opener and Tecker. Is dropping in this round. The entry has been found. You're gonna tell me we're once again gonna go out for more. Oh my goodness. That would be absolutely phenomenal. Great shove, attacker. That's one. Make it a second. Stecker will find it. Round still goes the way of Clutch Gaming. 21 in 20.
Bomb has been planted.
Yo, Valaro Music. Hello, welcome to the stream, my friend. We're on a 2-minute delay, so unfortunately, I only saw your message just now. But welcome. Much appreciate you being here. Everyone, of course, in the chat as well. It's been nice having you guys. Just in general, hope you're enjoying this project. Still be continuing for quite some time as we're going to get ourselves into with our lovely little broadcasting company. Trying to get lots of tournaments going for you guys. Hope there's people interested in helping us on our journey. And I'm also talking about you guys then, the fans. To help us being in every time and just in general. Making us an enjoyable time. And for you guys. For us, obviously, to make it enjoyable for you. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to have an enjoyable time, but you guys are here to watch the match and also an enjoyable time. So if I'm just talking about nothing, that could be good. because that might be fun. You know, if I say something that actually has purpose, which I don't really often do, but when I do so, guys, it's nice. And I can do myself a lot of jabbering. I really can. The Shields round will go though. This is going to be the end. Undercover wants to end it. That's a double entry. And 22 and 20 looks likely to happen. Looks like Wings Up. Steams to pull through. By the skin of their teeth, they find it. It's all left on Attacker. And we're not going to have the longest game in history just yet. We're going to continue with a scoreline. That's pretty nice still. Hey, don't get me wrong. It's a pretty nice scoreline. 22 and 20. And it took long enough, I believe. Let's see how it's going to continue. I thought I had my cam set up. Ooh, this is going to be pretty awkward. There we go. Hair as well earlier today. So we're all nice and fresh. But of course, guys, we'll be continuing in a little bit. Be sure to stick around, guys. We'll be back shortly. First map does go the way of Wings Up in the end. It will take it 22 to 20. And that will mean that we're going to see the second map of Ancient coming out very, very shortly. See you guys in a short break. And hope that you guys will be sticking with us for the rest of the stream, of course, if you want to continue watching. I will keep you guys updated as well on the other matches if I have any info. But otherwise, we will see you guys shortly. After a short break, Ancient will be the next map, and that's Wings Up pick. So they've definitely got themselves a very good chance to take this one into a 2-0. But of course, Clutch Gaming might come out in clutch, as they've still shown off quite nice this season. But for now, we'll be back shortly. Unfortunately, the game had already started, so we're a little bit late, but just about in time, really. First round only played for Clutch in their favor. They're up to the T site now against Wings Up. This is Wings Up map pick. And Clutch Gaming can try and see what they can still find there in this best of 3 series. Map down in this series. Let's see what they can do going forward on this map of Ancient. A good starting point has at least been achieved by taking the first bit. And that is really working wonders here on the T side. Eco to be had for Wings Up. Same like before on the map of Nuke, where it started off very nicely, very sweet for Clutch Gaming. In the end, things adapted and Wings Up in general adapted a lot more. It caused them to win in the end, and now let's see how things will continue and call in the cover. Taking one. Loris.
Bomb has been planted.
Peter 50 should have player lined up here. ECR, I thought he was going to get away with it, but Loris still can make this one sort of a ninja defuse here soon. I'm a little bit surprised as to how things will go, and be a kill then soon. 80 HP and damage inflicted. Loris running away, now drops the AK out, and knife kill found. So sure, you drop away an AK, but you get knifed in the process, so not too sure if that's what you're really looking to go for. But on the other hand, that AK is still out, and the Galil will still be played for ICR. You should have an easier time making this round be a success. Because of course that knife will really hurt in the economy department. Trying to open up towards middle. Azteca. Azteca will take it. 3 seconds following. Straight there for undercover. Looking for a second. He gets it as well. Undercover. Once again, the hero of Wings Up. He's trying to do even more, and he gets himself a third as well. This man is just way too good for this team. That I'm meeting Clutch Gaming. That's against him. Because his own team is doing quite well to keep up with him. 10 points left, and Clouden will take it. Clouden is going to pick up the ball. Log is still watching. Cross comes in. Clouden now recovered it, and from the ramp side, flying to take it. It's the bomb falling. And Azteca to walk down into the ramp as well. This is going to be a nice play that could come in. Azteca is going to pick up the bomb. Made in the smoke. Azteca to run up. Pretty close. Sight, and that's a round well done here for the CT side. First round taken. And let's see how much more that they can find going forward. At least they've started. And previously we saw how much just starting meant to them. Because starting meant they finally had a chance to show themselves off, and starting meant that they were in fact able to really get things going. And then things started to roll and didn't stop as soon as a snowball rolls off the mountain. It will only get bigger and bigger and take more and more snow with it. We usually see lots of rounds start going the way of the CT side, completely turning it over. Let's say try and slow that snowball. It will still eventually start crawling their way around, so really starting is all. If that Small snowball a hit, and will soon take the snow, and it's exactly what they're doing as of right now. Once again, a 4-2 created. Everyone's going to get a piece of the pie, and as Lulu falls here. So it could be under control. Bomb will go down.
Bomb has been planted.
Attacker. Swing out of long. Trying to find himself a double, not to be. 5 HP. Imagine start walking in. Block has to be aware. Will soon get taken down. It's a quick blow. 5 HP and oh, he knows he has a 10-second defuse undercover. Trying to wait for steps to be made. Trying to wait for a swing and gets the frag plus the defuse. Well done there for undercover. Once again a round off the back of him. That Wings Up finds. The economy. Definitely not going to be there on the side of the attackers. A little bit more trouble going forward here for the side from Clutch Gaming, but Wings Up have really put up a great fight as of right now and probably continue to be. This is still going to be a buy, and that's very awkward to say the least. I'm a little bit surprised as to why they would go for such a buy now. It seems to be a little bit rushed. A rush decision, which sometimes are good, but in this situation, I think it's only going to backfire. That's not a good thought to have. Clouden soon arrives around the corner and the cover, doubling up and obviously looking in for more, but unfortunately unable to achieve. Low HP, Imagine, and on the bomb side still, and Lulu almost able to line them up all. Double at least. Izzer is happy to be alive. They didn't check him. He played around the side very nicely. Now trying to make it happen for even more. Izzer sitting duck on the backside. Block is with the op. Adding another one to the tally. And a third round is already for the CT side now. Wings Up, they're slowly crawling their way forward. Winning this best of 3 series. They're already a map up. And we'll now have to face against, once again, a weaker buy for the T side. Clutch Gaming. Are they going to go for a buy? Yes, they are. But once again stuck on a Tech 9 and a Mac 10. With sure AKs around it. But this once again seems super forced. The buy from Wings Up is also pretty good looking, so once again, maybe a little bit rushed. We'll have to find out. Rushing to the surely there as well. And that's Flying watching the back of the behind Reese is unable to take it. Damage done to the player sure there, and attacker to cross into middle, which I think has been seen. So you're gonna have to deal with a lot of persons here. Push into middle. Oh boy, Imagine. All the way around. And Blogus is going to watch Imagine cross soon here, I think, as well. So sure, you've taken the B side with 1, but the bomb still hasn't crossed. And Imagine is still scared. I totally get why this smoke will totally give away of what's about to happen. Oh, Len Lulu, he's not rushing, which is so well played. He's just sticking back. Sure, they've taken the B side, and sure, they can get a bomb plant, but we're setting up nicely for the retake. We're not going to overpeak. We're not going to overforce, and this can only turn out great. I don't think there's any other way I can see it. Flying, slowly walking up. Picks up a second attack. Push on the side has been converted. That's Imagine, finding 1. Quickly falling. The round to be won for the CTs. Wings Up with 4 in a row. That's really all she wrote now. His first half is slowly but surely going to go into the hands of Wings Up, and constantly there are bomb plans for Clutch Gaming, but in the clutches they're definitely gaming, but not hard enough. Losing them every single time, and it really starts taking a toll in their economy side, because constantly they will force with at least 1 or 2 pieces not there right now. You got yourself every weapon that you can potentially think of, but some nades, some mollies not there. Not a lot of flashes coming in. They've only got 3 to work with here. So you really have to play it with a full aim, and against the full by baiting out the time so much and taking so much early control. Early damage with the nades as well is very huge. Sure, attacker gets the entry, but looks like it will instantly be traded unless actually able to find it with lesser HP. I actually can't believe it. It seems like Clutch Gaming still have something to offer. Clouden almost dead to right. Still left standing, but only with 4 HP onto the A side. More trouble about to arise, and Bloggers to take him down with it. Looking in for another. Has spotted out the shadow. Bloggers not aware. Oh, he hasn't spotted him. Bloggers. You could have seen him, but now you're dropping. And the only one here now is Kreese. He has to line them up. He's been a hero in the first map. Drops the bomb this time. Kreese. Looking in for a second and he runs away. Picks up the AWP to try and go back into safety. Kreese. Too much on his plate. Falls down to Imagine. That could have been Kreese with a round win. Instead, without a chance to be opened up. Undercover. Walks in to die. 4-4 has been found. It's all tied up here in this game. Clutch Gaming trying to make waves to find themselves a little bit more, but for now, Wings up to still have an AWP on Bloggers, and the rest of the players round with pistols. Let's see what Wings Up can do, because they've been able to get so far to already find 4 rounds, but this round is just devastating to lose. You had it in your hands, your back pocket, kind of. But you lose it miserably. Side coming in, Clouden and Imagine both find themselves in the supply. First 2 kills have been taken. Make it a third. So it looks like they go to get themselves a bomb plant, and it's just Bloggers. Gonna start running away. Safety he goes, getting chased. Clouden already on top, and Bloggers is gonna get knifed. Oh no, he won't. Scope converted. Bloggers still trying to deal with all of them. The Glock against P2K fight, he loses. Attacker will find it, and now a full buy comes in for Wings Up. Definitely not on the same page economy wise, but they gotta be trying to force things through here. It's surely going to be a possible troublesome position. See how far they can take it. They're slowly walking up onto the side already. Up close is still going to be Lunlulo. He will drop. Short swing from the MP9. Trade frag. Equalizer in this round, but B-side conceded for it. Flying tries to fight his way back in, but we left out at least from that smoke. And now just set up nicely for a retake. Not getting himself a single kill. And a few smokes still to deal with. No smokes in the reserve. And a flash for flying. Oh, he's going to be all the way out. Flying to catch up Claude and looking for the headshot. Then Kreese will help him. Flying. Looking in for another. Impossible to find it just yet. Bloggers from long. Bloggers. Left as attacker. He dropped. The round still seems to go the way of Wings Up. They've got enough time, I think. Kreese, it's going to come down to the wire. No, he doesn't. He does not have it. I thought I didn't hear myself some sound because of the shooting being too loud, so I wasn't too sure, but he does not have it. And so 6 has been on the board for Cloud Gaming. And Wings Up have lost another round, and what can they do now? They'll go for one more eco to at least ensure themselves they will have 5 rounds, but hopefully they're still going to win it against the full buy from the side of Clutch Gaming. So the definitely won't be easy. Clauden with the entry. CR to take one with it. Trying to find more in the cover. Trade it away, fly in. Can actually make it happen. He fights his way back in, but impossible to do it all. Blogis anticipating yet. Boom to move towards A. And he's walking all the way to ramp. That boom is going to end up on B. That should be a round win here for this team of Clutch Gaming. One step closer towards that third and final map. As Blogis will realize he has gone to the wrong side once more. AP out, Blogis starts swinging. He catches, imagine. Oh boy, Blogis knows where the second is as well. Faking it. Diligence to go for the play. Clauden now knows where Blogis is. And Blogis cannot be alive. Once again, missed the shot. A free flick where he had a chance to get it, but did not convert in the end. 7-5 is what at least we all know Wingsup would be happy with. But I'm not too sure if it will be allowed anytime soon. 8-4 is also a good scoreline to be on, but that's mainly where Clutch Gaming is now hoping for. They've played a good ton of Counter-Strike in the beginning. And after that, it started to settle a little bit. We all thought there was a chance for a comeback. And we'll see what happens with it. See what comes from it. A doable situation, but so tight. And he has been fully under control from a stacker. The stack is going to go all the way B. I don't think they have any idea of how far a stack has come, and now they will realize he's all the way to middle. Going to make his way towards B. Lulu is waiting. Lulu could have a freebie, but out of the smoke is going to take him down. He should have had that kill, but out of the smoke, Clauden's just too fast. What will be happening? 3-3 situation. The cover has taken full ramp. That's huge. Because now they know they're only going to face a few angles. Clauden watching from an off angle from ramp. Clauden not going to be spotted, and so gets there a freebie. That's the cover saying bye-bye to his life and flying to drop as well. Clauden making it work, making it happen. He shuts them all down, and the round one is there. The T's have just done it. 8 rounds for Clutch Gaming off the back of 5 in a row. Oh boy. Has this been an amazing haul for Clutch Gaming, and surely this map, not being their map pick, still does not seem to give a damn as they continue to have success going forward. First few kills have been falling. 3-3. And all being tied up just yet. Flying. What can he do? He can take down Clauden inside of Temple. Gonna be found. Running their way through. It's gonna be wings up. Sure. Trades back and forth. Jump spot. And Lulu trying to get himself a headshot. Will do so. Just imagine. Try and make it happen himself. P2K. One tries to come in, but he will not have it. 5 has been found. And that's going to be important for Wings Up. Five has been found, and they themselves now crawling their way closer ever so slightly to the tighter position. Same as on Nuke. Literally the same. They win the pistol, they win a few follow-ups, and they might be in the lead sooner or later. again get it over my head how hard that game of Nuke was to witness as well. Didn't know which way it was gonna go eventually, but maybe Wings Up have learned from their mistakes. Now once again their T side seems to be stronger. Definitely gonna work in a CT, but they've got a lot of weeks to do so. My dog barking in the background. Don't pay too much attention to it. He's probably seeing something outside. Logis spots out the barrel, and attacker is going to be a turn by attacker. And up on the B side they can go. Just imagine. That's going to start to swing. Soon realizes Logis has gone. He's gone south onto the B side. Control has been found. They will have 6 to their name. Well done for Clutch Gaming. They still stay together. But this round will be conceded. Are they going to save these weapons? I think that's kind of the only chance they have. And 8-6 is there. Wow, Clutch Gaming. Losing ground. And Wings Up that doesn't seem to make more mistakes. Logis, how has he been in this game? I mean, look, 17 and 8. Previous game, he's been a little bit inconsistent. Same for Freeze, and I mean, same for everyone really. I mean, if you guys follow the women's scene of Counter-Strike, the female scene, I should say, the Impact side, then you also have seen probably 7 Licious from Sweden making it all the way to an A, and she's performing very well, but also very inconsistent, and I think that's definitely going to be like that for the beginning and probably for the entirety. Of course, your side of the world, and it's always going to need some adaptation, and eventually you might still get there. And you also something simple. I think that's also good. An A. He was good, but was it really his own, right? That's always going to be a question, like how are you going to be able to adapt? And for the first bits it will be hard. Going forward it should get easier along the way, but maybe eventually you want to be moving back again. I'm not too sure, maybe you want to. You never know. For now the adventure just started for Kreese and Blogis. And at least in the scene of Asia Pacific they've not been letting down just yet. That's, I guess, a pretty good 4C in. We're only 28 followers away from 450. Insane if we would be able to achieve that, but don't think so for this stream. But thank you guys all for the support nevertheless, guys. It's been amazing. I hope you're enjoying the stream. Smoke goes away. He's gonna throw another nade. Oh, that doesn't spread out fully. Still on a side claw and able to find the opener, so gonna be facing against a 5-on-4, but that has been equalized. It's been done so well. Yet the side is still not under control. It's quite likely to happen though. Steka being taken and Undercover finding a double. How is that possible for Undercover? Once more doing so much in this game. Undercover is gonna take them all. 4 kills. Just Clauden, and they know that he has been around in that temple. Smoke still used as a wall, and soon the push to come out of the smoke. The swing there with the M4. Oh, Undercover gonna be spotted, but Sprays to have an ID. I don't know what Sixth Sense that was, but hey, it works, and it goes phenomenal. Good opener for Blogis. Goals on the CT side, and even worse, players are falling left, right, and center. Things looking very good here on the T side. themselves now being 4 rounds away. Wings up from taking this one 2-0. Something we had originally expected, sure. But twice. Clutch Gaming taking the openings on the T side and then losing on that CT side. Definitely not. No, no, no. Not this way. And are they still done? No, they aren't. Wings Up can still continue, but so can Clutch. But the funnies are obviously... They gotta come in Clutch now. Utility thrown. Bloggers with the opener. I'll stack out to fall. The second one for Bloggers. Pretty well done. It's 5 on 3. And more to it. Oh, Bloggers, you doing some great stuff here. My man. Making a pretty good appearance here. And oh, Crease to bait you a little. Which does allow you to still fall. We could have had a phenomenal scoreline now, obviously. Still 25 in 10, but hey, that could have been 25 in 9, or maybe even 26 in 9.
Bomb has been planted.
Bomb will go down and get an 8. I feel like that has been achieved. Lulu. You know, bomb race has changed. You know, bomb race is bigger and Ancient already was big, so that is just like not even needed. That's just unnecessary dying there. It really is. Stupid mistake, I can say, but the round win taken with it still. Stack up. Try to make it happen. Flying and Clauden might get engaged here to each other. Engagement that could be coming in. One in the back of the side and back big box that still has to be cleared, and it will not be for now. Clauden taken and flying on the back of the side, but more kills to it now. There, Flying could have been able to take down Imagine before he took himself another with it, but doesn't even matter. The round goes the way of Wings Up, all left to Iser. And he's just down to his last 40 points of health. So the round win should come out, and 11-8. Very likely to happen now, and 3.4k loss bonus will not be enough to get yourself M4s and armor on every single person, so this is going to be a dire situation here from the CTs. Good first. One kill has been. Yeah, look at all of these players falling left, right, and center. This has been a phenomenal game for the side from Wings Up, at least on his T side. CT side really needs some improvement, but if you get that sorted in time, you are looking very likely to make a good run going forward. Also with the playoffs still in mind.
Bomb
Wings Up really doing something special here. Also bringing in the EU power. Same for Rare Atom, of course, coming out with their new lineup. And I'm pretty excited to see that Rare Atom lineup perform, to be fair. Tyloo tried. They didn't really seem to make it happen.
Terrorists win.
And now Rare Atom gonna try. Googling for a second who it were again that they did add. Yeah, Corey and Fuzi. That is from Sangal, obviously. And that is really fun, actually, to have those players with you. Rare Atom, of course, pretty known to be a good organization. League of Legends, they play with a Chinese lineup in the LPL. And of course also with Valorant in the Chinese competition. And now they're obviously trying to make it work once more. Go to that top, but so is everybody, right? The Asian scene is really switched up with all the new additions to the lineup coming in from everybody. And Wings Up still one of them that could also, but probably needing a little bit more time to do so. And having good ability to show now against organizations or teams like Clutch Gaming. It is great to see it. Kreese is watching the back, and that guy should be a sitting duck. I say that he will be eventually. Oh boy, almost still losing out on a fight in the end, and the bomb to already be planted. Clauden going for the retake. And flying to have him held up. Nice angle played. Now toying with him a little. With flash coming through. Clauden a sitting duck. And 13-8 is there for the side from Rare Atom, I wasn't gonna say. Wings Up, they take it 13-8, so they win this half 9-0. They haven't dropped a single round in that CT site, and that's pretty phenomenal. That explains to me that when they fix that CT site, they've really gotten themselves a good lineup, a good team going, and I'm looking forward to see. Right, for now, let me get my cam back to normal. There we are. Yeah, that means that our stream, guys, will come to an end as well. Oh, this side has to be replaced a little bit. There we go. I'm trying to fix my camera mid-cam. Doesn't really matter, though. It's been a phenomenal day, guys. Phenomenal Counter-Strike. Wings Up taking themselves that W. They'll be going up to the 4-3 part of the bracket. I'm not too sure if any of the other games have already been updated. Looks like the Mongols and Atox are in a map 3. Lin Vision versus New Happy is also in a map 3. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to all these results. And you guys can check out Liquidpedia, of course, for all the results if needed. Let's see how much Tyloo is up. And I can check that out now. So, Inferno has been played. And Tyloo has been able to win that in overtime. And on the second map, they're 11-1 up. So Tyloo has done enough. Tyloo is going to take that win. Then the side of Mongols versus Atox. It is currently won by Atox 2-1. That's interesting. The Mongols losing versus Atox. Being a very good team though, Atox, don't get me wrong. But they reverse sweep them, losing on Mirage, which was Atox map pick, and then winning on the opponent's map pick, and then winning it a second time on Nuke as a third and final map. So Atox winning the map versus Mongols 2-1. Lin Vision versus New Happy. That matchup is still ongoing on Overpass, and the first two maps have been traded. So 6-3 up now for Lin Vision. Going into Overpass, which is going to be the final map. So Lin Vision ahead. Let's see how that one will end up with going. And then ODG versus -72C is also in a third map. ODG CSGO now 11-8 up on Ancient. So a very good chance that they're also going to be taking that W. And NKT forfeiting today's match. Same for D23. So we know Clutch Gaming not able to get that win. Atox winning versus Mongols. And some third mappers to still be played with Tyloo. Also finishing up soon in 2. Hope you guys all enjoyed watching today's stream, guys. For now, this stream will come to an end. We'll see you guys back The next time, probably later on this week, I probably will be live on Thursday with ESL Challenger League. Otherwise, The Gate is going to be live on Friday with ESL Challenger. So for now, hope you guys all enjoyed watching today's stream. My name is Jesse or Dutchboy, and I hope to see you guys all back some other time. Go follow if you want, of course. We will have way more streams of the Asia Pacific scene coming in as well. So be sure to follow us if you're interested in more of those and if you don't want to miss any further streams, because there's only one ESL stream usually. And of course, for us, we're going to try and be that second ESL stream for you guys, streaming the best match that there is. And this one, unfortunately, was a 2-0. There were some matches that went the full distance. But we'll try to choose what matches were, in fact, their third mappers. Or, of course, if you look at this game, being in overtime, 22